There are days where I still feel the fire rise fast, where a single sentence from someone who's hurt me before can light up my whole nervous system like a siren. That happened today. And once upon a time, that would have taken me out. Spiraling, people-pleasing, falling back into silence or survival. But therapy has taught me how to pause, how to breathe before reacting, how to witness what's moving through me instead of becoming it. I didn't come to therapy easily. The first time I was 17. My parents were divorcing, and therapy was more of a requirement than a refuge. I didn't have the language yet. I didn't know how to name what I needed. It wasn't until 2019 that I found therapy on my own terms. I had just given birth. I had just left a toxic relationship. I had just moved across the country with my newborn daughter to live with my mom and unknowingly confront everything I hadn't yet healed in myself. The cracks in my foundation had been exposed, and I was in a very fragile stage of rebirth and death at the same time. Postpartum depression hit hard, and therapy became a lifeline. I started with online sessions and then in-person talk therapy in 2022. And by 2024, I found EMDR, and everything has changed. EMDR stands for Eye Movement Desensitization and Reprocessing. It's a trauma therapy that helps your brain reprocess emotional pain so it doesn't keep looping in your body as if it's still happening. It uses bilateral stimulation, like tapping or eye movement, while revisiting specific memories. And it might sound simple, but it's layered, and it's deep, and it's so profound. In EMDR, I have cried, I've collapsed, I've vomited, I've laughed, and I've raged, and sometimes all within the same session. But most importantly, I've felt the weight lift, and not just from talking through it, but from actually moving through it. And still, there are days where I leave therapy raw, open, tender, like someone peeled the armor back and left all my nerves exposed. It's not always peaceful. Sometimes it feels like grieving versions of me I didn't realize I'd even buried. Sometimes it feels like rage and confusion and shaking and snot-filled sessions in my car with my face still red from the memory my body finally decided to let go of. But that's the thing. Healing doesn't always feel like healing. Sometimes it feels like breaking again, but softer and with more support. With witnesses who don't run when you show them what it's like underneath your smile. There's a loneliness in trauma, a specific kind of ache that convinces you that no one will truly get it. But EMDR has shown me I don't have to explain it all to be free of it. I don't have to relive every single detail to feel it move. And that's why I keep showing up. Not to be better, but just to be with myself. Now let me show you the room I like to create in. It's not clean, but it's honest. There's dried paint and unread books. There's words I haven't spoken written on paper scraps and journals that I've hardly used, but still, this is such a safe room. Because it holds me when I'm too full, and it reflects me when I forget who I am, and it reminds me that healing doesn't need to be tidy to be true. I'm not healed, but I'm here, and I'm learning how to continue to return back to myself. Therapy didn't fix me. It's just teaching me how to love the version of myself that's still learning. Because I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be present. And if you needed this today, just know you're not alone. And you're not failing. You're just becoming the witness too.